It's bound to happen sooner or later.
I just never thought it would though. Like the actual pandemic.
Yeah.
That we're shutting everything down for school starting up to April 23rd. Like, I feel like I missed out on this as a kid.
Getting real focused.
Yeah, everything looks good.
You can go office. Office, you can go in. Office. Hi everyone, welcome to Oasis of Change. My name is Dove and I am the founder of Oasis of Change, and this is...
Hi guys, I'm Sarah. I'm one of the team members here.
And what Oasis of Change is, it's a place for the community by the community. We have food, fitness, fun, live music, comedy nights, childcare programming, just everything. Yoga, I could keep going on forever. But it really is every single thing a community needs to survive. And the reason why we're here right now going online is that, well, we can't have the community here, so we need to figure out a great way to bring what Oasis of Change is into your home. And so what we're gonna be doing here is, tell us, Sarah.
Yeah, so today we're just excited to connect with you guys. We're feeling a little bit of the social isolation going on, and we just wanted to remind everyone that community is more important now than ever.
In order to connect with you in your home, since you can't be here due to our little fun pandemic we're having right now, we are introducing Oasis of Change Online. It is a brand new video series of everything that Oasis of Change has to offer that is going to be coming to your home multiple times a week. We are going to feature movement classes that range from yoga, functional movements, breath works, kids classes. We're going to have cooking classes of all types, from raw food, plant-based, vegetarian, pizza, really everything. We're also going to have all sorts of live music and entertainment events and comedy nights. So what happened was a couple days ago, a bunch of people started telling me as this pandemic has been happening that they can't make it out to Oasis of Change, and it'd be really fun if I were to do stuff online. I wrote that off for like a day or two, and then a couple more people started asking me, and I met this amazing person who's right behind the camera, John Mayer.
It's Meyer.
John Meyer.
John Meyer.
John Mayer is an entirely different person.
I like this one.
John Meyer, who's this amazing videographer, and we all sort of, and producer it seems too.
We're so lucky to have you.
Yeah, and we just really hit it off, and since we're all out of work, I guess, because I can't have anyone here, and he can't film anything that's live right now because of the current situation, it sort of was perfect timing and perfect kismet for us to sort of link up and sort of figure out how do we bring a different style of programming into the homes. Especially that we're going to be watching a whole lot of HBO, Netflix, and everything already. And we're obviously dying for something else and anything else. And so that's where I think we have a chance because our bar is pretty low.
And also we just want to like reconnect with like what we can even do at home. So our idea with these evening series is to have a bit of movement and then some time cooking together, something simple, easy, and fun. And then toward the end, a bit of reflection and time to kind of connect as a community and say and feel something meaningful that's shared. And so we hope that you guys participate in that with us and feel that with us, that space and time that we're trying to create together.
And so what tonight's going to be is, we have no idea how it's going to go, because I've never done this before. You say that now. But what we're going to do is, we're going to do a couple things tonight. We're going to make this most amazing, I'm getting pizza. You'll see over there, and Sarah's going to help us through that. And then after that, we are going to go into a beautiful nightly meditation with one of the amazing community members here, Drake.
Cool. Yeah, and so let's head over to that pizza. It's a gluten-free flatbread made with oat flour. And we're gonna do a nice cashew cheese sauce on top of that. And it's gonna be beautiful. And then to top it off with some nice greens that we've got over here. So let's check it out.
Almost ready.
So how do we intro this? This is new to me. So we are gonna get started first with making getting the dough ready in the oven. So the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna give you each a piece of dough.
Nice.
And you're gonna flatten it up. Get some flour for your plate. We forgot the
Alright.
flour out here. Let me go grab some.
It's a little bit hard into your dough from sitting out, I noticed. Thank you, beautiful. Beautiful. This is play. This is Play-Doh almost.
So once you get that all flattened
Having so much fun.
I'm gonna start making the cashew cheese.
Okay,
Also-
great.
And so while you're doing this,
Yeah.
and so yes.
No, just to kind of settle here for a moment. So I'm just taking my 3 fingers and pushing into the dough all around it and spreading it out evenly.
This can be really
Yeah.
fun for kids.
Really fun, guys. Sort of just take your time and enjoy.
And so the next thing we're gonna do is while they're doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and get the cashew cheese started. So I put a bunch of cashews in, which is 2 cups of cashews,
Cups, huh?
2 cups of water,
2 and 2.
then a whole bunch of garlic powder,
We love that.
a whole bunch of onion powder, salt, and then these potatoes over here that we cooked earlier.
And they were steamed, right, Dove? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then we also put some tapioca flour in.
And why tapioca flour?
It makes that like gummy like texture, like Play-Doh-y.
Cheesy,
like
yeah.
cheesy, yeah, that's the word.
yeah.
And then I take it over to the Vitamix and now it's gonna get loud in here.
I think my crust looks pretty darn good. Check this out. What's that from? Like, I feel like I've seen that.
I don't know. Wow.
You love it? It smells good.
Beautiful.
So creamy.
Oh my gosh.
So cheesy.
And so then the next step is all you do is you pour it into a pan on the stove over here.
Would you like a spatula, Dove?
Maybe. So then what you do is you pour it all in here and you put it on a low heat and you just keep stirring it up then for the next like 10-15 minutes, and it'll slowly, the tapioca flour will slowly activate and that'll give it like that cheesy texture.
Nice. And I just wanted to also mention that in our dough here, it was oat flour, water, salt, and that's it, right, Dove? Oh, we threw some sunflower seeds in here too, and a couple flax seeds, just to get some more healthy oils and proteins up in here. Right?
simple.
Yeah, fiber, everything.
Well, it looks like mine's about set. I'm just gonna put it in the pan like this.
I'm gonna toss mine in as well.
Okay.
Awesome, that fits like beautifully,
Yeah, it's
perfectly.
really close.
Is this going in the oven?
Yeah, the oven is gonna be set for 415.
415? Great.
That'll give it a nice little,
Sweet.
On top shelf?
yeah, top shelf is
Perfect.
perfect.
All right, dudes.
And then the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start cutting up our greens and our mushrooms.
Okay.
These mushrooms are really, really fun because you can peel them apart like string cheese, which is really fun, and it gives them a texture like chicken. Watch, it's like,
Oh,
and
it's
they
like
come apart
fibrous.
very,
It's
and
like,
this is a great job for kids to do if you don't want to give them a knife.
Right,
They're always
so we
good.
can do this. We can get going with those.
Yeah, everyone's
Yeah.
going to start doing that,
Yeah, let's
and
do
we'll
that.
work on that right now. We'll just peel and peel and peel
this
away.
is fun. Oh, what kind are these?
These are oyster mushrooms, and then we also have king trumpet over here as well. We just picked them up early from our friends.
Oh.
We have cool friends, huh?
It's part of the pandemic. A lot of our local farms during this who sell to restaurants, who sell, that's their main source of business during the
Right.
pandemic. With all the restaurants being shut down, they have nowhere to sell all these mushrooms. So people should definitely check their local farmers to see if they have extra produce before they go to those
Yeah.
grocery stores.
Yeah, and these are beautiful and so fresh and just amazing quality.
And are we cutting them at all or just doing
No,
the
we're just
peeling?
gonna peeling them up,
Perfect.
and then once you get a whole bunch of them, we'll throw them in this pan.
Super
So what I'll do right
straight.
now, I'm gonna get this pan heated up over
Okay.
here, and then let them get warmed up. And I'll put a little bit of oil and put these mushrooms in here, and then saute them up. And once we do that, we'll get the greens going next in a separate pan.
Awesome. So stay shredding over here, yeah? Okay. Some of my pieces are tiny. Look how beautiful too.
I know,
mean,
it's
just
so gorgeous. It's so
unreal.
cute looking.
Yeah, adorable.
Love them.
Okay, so while you two are doing that, I'm gonna get the oil some oil heated up.
I'm having fun.
Yeah, and I just love, look, this mushroom just looks so, it's so
It's like its own
weird.
bouquet. It's just like,
It's so cute. And kind of just, it's just got a nice
And we should
little-
definitely cut up a couple of
Face on
these too. Want to do scallops with these? I think they do make beautiful scallops.
Okay.
like thick pieces like
Yeah,
that.
like this.
Ooh,
Okay.
check it, check it.
All right.
And we can just saute them up on the side while you're doing that. That's like, wow.
Perfect.
Am I worthy? Like, seriously.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
There's
I
no
can
question.
Say that. No question in my mind.
Just so great.
And it's really fun with these. All I do is sit them on both sides like sea scallops.
Okay.
Beautiful dough. So how high do you have the heat in that pan? Just curious.
Medium high.
With
I don't
like-
want to go too high with the oil. I try not to burn it.
Yeah. And that's just some nice olive oil.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope we won't hit the smoke point.
And what about the heads? Do we, oh yeah, you're throwing them in there
I'm
too.
doing everything.
Awesome.
Play these beautiful scallops.
Look at that texture on the head of the mushroom too.
I know, it's so cool.
The next step is once we get these, we'll get these going in the other pan over here.
Okay.
So I start throwing them. I think we have enough between everything you have. You can
Yeah.
stop this. This is a
Cool,
lot.
switch.
We have a lot of mushrooms over here.
All right, well I got more.
Yeah.
So many bountiful mushrooms.
Yeah, this is abundance.
Yes.
This is a lot of mushrooms. So the next step is we start chopping up these greens.
All right.
And these are the mustard greens.
Okay.
They have a little bit of spiciness to them.
You should
Okay.
definitely try it raw.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
try it
nice.
raw. It's like a little horseradishy.
Yep. And then there's some purple broccoli mixed in here too. Look how purple that is. Oh,
It doesn't really matter what you have. We just have these over here, but feel free to throw anything on your pizza.
And I love your technique of like folding it over
oh, I love it.
to
So
like
much easier. You can
to
snap
make
them. Yeah.
it way easier to cut a higher volume. It's so great. I've never seen that technique before.
Nice. I do it with herbs a lot.
Yeah.
And greens are really great the more we can eat of them because they grow so well outside everywhere, like all year round. in all
Right.
places. So the more greens we can incorporate in our food,
are we
the
cutting- what are-
cheaper it's going to be.
What are these ones?
So this is kale. So, Joe, what are we gonna do with the kale over
We can
here?
saute some kale too.
Okay. Do I want this trimmed up a bit?
We can, up to you.
All right. We can do what we want.
All right.
I like that.
The fun thing about Oasis of Change, there's no rules and there's no recipe, so we don't really have any idea what we're doing
We
here.
just have fun.
Brilliant.
I
I like that. That's how I grew up. My mom didn't have recipes. She would just
say
like
let's do it whole.
pick different things out of the garden and throw it together and
Right.
make everything to taste.
Yep.
That's what we do here.
I fold these too. I don't know if that helps.
Okay.
but See if
No,
it
I
does.
yeah. It's a new tech. I think it's brilliant.
Because reading a recipe would not be fun right now, then we'd have to pay attention to something.
Yeah. Rather than each other and the food in front of us.
Yes.
Yep. So we sometimes make things that don't taste so good. But like
We
90%
fix
of
it
the
well.
time we're good.
Yeah, we fix it well.
I've never had anything that didn't taste delicious when it comes
Because you
here.
didn't see
So.
the 10% I've thrown out. And it gets sit on the side over there. It never gets served. I think Sarah's seen that.
Oh, yeah, certainly. That's a pet peeve of mine though, wasting food. We don't like to do that.
But when you don't use recipes, it doesn't always turn out well.
You gotta be willing to take some risks for some great flavors to happen. We've learned that too.
I should use
Still learning that. So anything green is going to be super supportive of our immune systems right now, which I know we're all trying to be conscientious of. Another thing you're not seeing around here is all the citrus we've been consuming. Lots of grapefruit, oranges. How about you? Mangoes we've been doing too in our smoothies. Just trying to be mindful of getting some of those nutrients. Immune supporting nutrients.
Absolutely. Well, and I mean, just being together. I know that we're gathering in a small group, which is helpful, but just
Yeah.
being together boosts our immunity, you know,
my
when we're
gosh.
so isolated where it can be really hard and emotionally. So I know that this is really nourishing just to be in the space cooking with
Absolutely.
y'all.
And that's why it's so fun that we get to do this and
We're
join you in our
lucky.
kitchen.
Yeah.
This connection is just so key right now, and especially as you have more social isolation, as this goes on longer and longer, it's going to be good to get some fresh faces in your home.
Then all of these go together in the pan?
Yeah, let's keep them separate. Let's
Okay.
do the spicy greens separate, but those are
Okay.
always differently, and the kale we'll do in a different pan.
Cool, great.
Got mine separate mostly.
Same piece. We got it.
Did you
And
taste one of the mustards?
I did taste the
Raw?
mustard. I liked
So,
it.
let's do
Spicy,
a
right?
bigger pan.
Yeah.
All right.
You got a lot of mustards over
Bringing
there.
these mustards over.
Yeah, we're moving some pans around to make space for all the people.
Okay, there. You're good now.
Oh,
Throw the
yes,
mustards
great.
in.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Smell is amazing here. I wish we could share the smell.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
That umami.
Mm-hmm.
And how's that cheese coming, though?
It's getting warmer and warmer.
Yeah. Thickening up a little bit.
Yep.
Cool.
How are we slicing these? How
Any
small?
way you
Oh,
want.
she has a technique.
So I usually cut them in half first,
Okay.
just so that they're a little more manageable
Okay.
because they like to go everywhere, and then
The end
just
here.
cut the end off. Yep. I leave the one end so it's easier for me to like get as much of the onion off as possible.
I see.
And then just go to town.
Okay.
And let's say if I wanted to make smaller ones, I would just peel this little stuff off.
Oops, so now I'm taking off all the onions. See, I feel
Yeah.
like I waste a lot of onions sometimes.
So I'll like lay them out like this after I cut a couple slices, and then I'll do this to get,
I get them nice and small there.
yeah.
Cool.
And that way I can get more cut faster.
So the next job, when you're done with your onions, you gotta spread your tomato sauce
Okay.
onto the dough that we put in the oven for about 10-15 minutes.
Wonderful.
All right, we're
Brilliant.
And it starts spreading, and then I more a piece of dough over here.
nice.
Oh wow. We got so bountiful. We're gonna eat good tonight.
Look how perfectly circular they are. That's like impressive.
Yeah, we did a good job.
We did a good job.
Yours is like, I love that you put these little edges up on yours. It's so good. And y'all, I've already had a little taste of this and it is divine.
All right.
Put it under the ingredients.
Perhaps. Nope.
Nope.
What are we looking for?
My tongue. Oh yeah.
There you go.
And are we sauteing the onions or are they just going on?
We're gonna put them with the kale.
Okay, great.
Well, I'll use this pan once the mushrooms are done.
Perfect. Perfect.
Any more oil you guys need?
Now we're good.
Okay.
I'm gonna let this sit for like, I'll cook it for like 5 or 6 minutes, and then we'll add the kale to it.
Okay, great.
Maybe less. We'll see what happens.
Cool.
And you see how the cheese is sticking up now?
Oh yeah, it's much thicker.
Amazing.
Salt on the greens.
And salt on the mushrooms. Our salt and a little salt on a little everything.
All right.
Salt on it all. Perfect.
All right, great. So the next step now, once we have this, is Shiva, if you want to come and grab that cheese, bring it over here and start taking a spoon and start dolloping it onto our pizza.
Perfect.
So it's fine to do that when it's really hot like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like dollop it onto it. Yeah. And move that around and we'll put our toppings on. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm liking this.
These onions are getting.
Yeah, it's perfect amount right there. You don't do too much.
Okay.
Like some spots around the outside too to make it easier
Okay.
to spread.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
How do these onions look?
They're looking great. I think they're like about a minute maybe. Raise the temperature up a little bit so that rear one off.
Yep.
I want to turn this rear one off too. This one going a little low. Yeah, that was ready. So yes, perfect.
Is that a good, yeah?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Good amount?
Yeah, and the sauce mixing in with it, it tastes good. It's perfect.
Great.
So we've got the kale in here with these onions sauteing now. Still got these oyster mushrooms going. How are things going for you, Sheila?
Going good. Just
Yeah.
spreading the cheese around. These little pizza pies are looking really good.
Perfect. Let's get this over here. And then once we gotta top our pizzas and then we put them in the oven and we're done. Those mushrooms are looking perfect.
I'm gonna grab a fork. Gorgeous.
Or just a tongue if you want.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
And then we have
Oh, they smell so amazing. Oh my gosh.
Let me get some greens.
Like
too.
how
Yeah, that's not.
this, I wish y'all could smell this. It's just,
And these greens that go on there too.
Mm.
And then there's also the scallop mushrooms that
Look
also
at
you
more
can top it with.
amazing.
Perfect.
I smell all the mushrooms on them. They smell so
Right?
amazing.
Oh, it's gonna be delicious. Awesome.
Brilliant.
Kind of smell like bacon.
I know, it's wild. I mean, I never thought a mushroom could smell this good. You know, when it's in its dry form, it's just whatever, but it's just like,
Yeah, the fragrance really comes out with the cooking.
I'm in heaven.
The oil.
If it tastes even half as good as it smells, I'm
Right.
gonna be like eating a whole one of these by myself. Y'all better.
Yeah,
Well,
I think that's why you're here.
I think that's why there's 4 of them, so that we can each have that.
All right, how's this look, guys?
That looks
Look,
great.
really good.
Let's throw this back in here. And
Brilliant.
then we're good.
We're cooking.
We saw the kale.
Cool.
And we basically are done with
And how
this
long do you
process.
think?
I would say 15 minutes or until the cheese gets a little bit brown. It will brown up very nicely, the cheese.
Okay,
And once you get
feel
that,
like a crispiness to it there.
yeah, but other than that, we're good to go.
Amazing.
Oh my goodness. Beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
And so how do we know when they're done?
Because the cheese basically, you'll see, when you touch it, it sort of stays together.
Okay.
Like regular
It's
cheese.
gotten hardened.
It got all melty. How cool is that?
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to eat these. Look at
Looks
it.
great.
Wow.
Looks so great. Oh my goodness.
Yum, guys.
I know.
I can't wait to eat with you.
The anticipation.
That's perfect. Let's eat some pizza.
Who wants to be the first bite?
You should. One of you two.
Yeah, and I'll go with us. Let's go in on
Same
this.
time.
Ready? Ready? Cheers.
Cheers.
So, did it live up?
Wow.
Those oysters, they're just so good.
Here, Gina.
Oh my gosh.
For
Thank
you, buddy. Wow, thank you, Sarah, so much for helping make that pizza.
It was delicious.
amazing.
Oh,
So now, after that, we just want to say we hope that wasn't too bad. It was our first one. We welcome all feedback. To be honest, please give us all
Please.
feedback what we can do better for next time.
yeah.
And anybody wants to know any recipe particulars, anything like that, feel free to just reach out to us, and we're happy to give you recipe particulars for anything. Email you a copy, really anything to make what we do here in your home. And I think this is one of the premises of everything that we're going to be doing here. We want everything that we do here able to be done in your home with things you already have, from our movement classes to our cooking and to our meditations. The goal is that we want to make your time in your home when you can't go out because of our current situation a little bit nicer, because we don't really spend a lot of time together nowadays, especially with our families. And we're going to be in close quarters now for the next little bit. And this could get a little bit tough. So we need to do things that bring us together more as opposed to bring us apart more. And the more we spend time on our devices, the more we spend time playing Xbox or watching Netflix alone, that's not bringing any of us together. So we need to figure out activities that we can do in home, like move together, dance together, sing together, cook together, draw and paint together, more things like that, and moving more away from our digital realm. And we hope that this offering that we're doing will help all of us find the time to move away from those other offerings and spend more time together.
Yeah. I also think about the people who are living alone and who don't have any sense of community right now. And so, we're also creating content like this to share with people who are feeling alone right now. And we want to acknowledge that this is a very isolating time. There's a lot of fear.
And when they get
a
better,
lot of confusion.
and when this time is over, all
Yeah.
those people can come to Oasis of Change and hang out here in real time. And that's the most beautiful thing about this. Everything we're doing here, anyone can come and experience in Portland.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and we welcome you, and we want everyone to feel that this community is safe and comfortable and accessible to them.
Yeah, and so next what we're going to do is we're going to go into a beautiful meditation led by Drake Nix. She is one of our providers here as well as a community member here. She has an amazing YouTube channel where she does amazing meditations, really thoughtful. She does really great personal life coaching and all sorts of other healing modalities.
Yeah, shout out to Drake.
And so we're just excited to go into her, and she'll lead us into a nice nighttime experience. And we'll have different people on the different nights of the week, all sort of having a beautiful, calm way to exit or go to sleep at night.
Yeah, leave us with some parting thoughts and invite us to come back together again soon.
Or we might even have a guest speaker here. We are trying to figure this out. Well, let's go head over and see Drake.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Drake Nix. Thanks for tuning in. Tonight we're going to drop into a meditation, and we're going to come together as one in community, even though we can't be in each other's physical presence right now. This is a really cool opportunity for us to reimagine the ways that we can come together, even though we can't be together in person. So today I want you to find a really comfy spot to get settled in. So maybe you're sitting on a chair, maybe you are in bed, maybe you're driving. Wherever you are that you're tuning into this channel, into this recording, I want you to get super comfy in that seat. Maybe you're laying down, and I want you to close your eyes. And from this state, I want you to take a big deep breath in into your heart space and let it out with an audible And again, allowing all of the stresses of life right now to shed down into the earth with that out breath. And again, one more time, drawing in that really delicious oxygen into your lungs and deep down into your belly, allowing it to fill all the way, expanding outwards, and again, releasing out with another audible In this day and age, at this moment in time in history, we have such chaos going on around us, and the planet is shifting quite rapidly. The world doesn't look as familiar as it once did, and we are in this moment in time and space where things are fluctuating, including who we are in relation to the world and how we get by. Our jobs are being taken away for this hopefully brief time period, but in the in-between, we are left wondering, what are we going to do with ourselves, and how are we going to provide for ourselves when we're not able to meet up and go to our jobs and to perform and to provide in the ways that we've designed ourselves through our lives. And so this is a really unique time period for us to come together and to reimagine how we might show up in community. So in this place where you sit in your homes or wherever you happen to be right now, I want you to tap into how you're feeling in your body. Are you experiencing stress? Are you experiencing fatigue? Are there any aspects of your personal health that you're currently worried about? Or maybe it's just worry itself and stress and anxiety that you find in your body. And it might be subtle. I think as we go through our lives, sometimes we develop coping mechanisms so that we don't have to fully face that which we hold and carry with us on, from moment to moment. And so this is a great opportunity right here, right now, to get really honest with yourself. How do you feel? Be conscious of every breath that moves in through your nose and throughout your body. See the way that it cleanses you. As you're sitting here, also notice what in your body feels alive. Can you feel your heartbeat? Can you feel the air on your skin? And as we're paying attention to the physical body, let's give it a moment of gratitude, whether we're sick or healthy, that we've made it this far. It's a miracle to be alive and to be human. It is a gift that we've had the time together that we've had. The friendships that we have, the intimacy that we share, and the opportunities for growth that each and every day we move through, and together we collectively become better people. And this doesn't stop just because we're stuck in our homes. There are still opportunities for us to make meaning and find connection. We just have to get a little bit more creative. As we're sitting here breathing, I want you to tune into your mind. What are your thoughts doing? Where is your mind going? Are you still thinking about that thing that happened earlier today? Maybe it was yesterday. Why did so-and-so say that to you? That was so rude. Or maybe it's, I wish that I would have ate healthier today. Why did I eat that half pint of ice cream? Allow these thoughts to wash away, knowing that no matter what has been happening, it's perfect just as it is. And as you allow these thoughts to move away from you, I want you to tune in to the more positive thoughts. Feeling that gratitude moving from your heart space into the brain space. What positive things can you think of from this day, from this week, that are coming up into your mind's eye? Maybe it was a special hug shared with someone you love. Maybe it was a song that just hit you to your core and made you feel like you are seen, like somebody else feels the same way as you. Maybe an awesome job opportunity came up just when you needed some extra money. Look at all the positives that are coming from this moment in time. While a lot of things have been halted, while our daily schedules have been disrupted, really wonderful things are present here as well. And maybe it's just being able to lay in bed for a little bit longer. How often do you get the opportunity to just be? Nowhere to go, nothing to do, but an opportunity to sink in to your body and to your mind. And with that, your spirit. Can you feel it? The way that it moves through you and all things, connecting all of us. Can you feel the way that right now, a huge change is taking place? There's an energy that moves through all things that is asking you to become aware. In your daily life, who do you usually interact with? And are those connections serving you? Are your relationships truly serving the person that you want to be? Are you embodying the person that you really want to be? Are you speaking with kindness and truth and authenticity? And if not, how might you improve upon the way that you connect with other people? You can also look at what is your connection to the environment. In your normal everyday life, how much are you commuting? How many resources are you using? Right now, has your resource consumption become less? Are you more positively impacting the natural world around you? Have you recently put your hands in the soil? Or even just stop to look outside, to go outside, to look at the way that the buds are popping up on the trees? how the birds are singing their songs. There's so much to be grateful for. There's so much to pay attention to in the ways that we impact life, for better or for worse. Breathe deeply into your heart space and feel that love from your heart. With every beat, expand farther out around you. Find yourself now in a cocoon. You are in a cocoon of transformation. You, just like everyone else, is going through a big period of change. And it might be uncomfortable. But what will we do in this cocoon right now to tap into, to program even, the life that we want to be living, so that when we emerge from these cocoons, we are better aligned and more ready to make positive change on this planet? What books might you read? Podcasts you could listen to? Walks you could step out into your neighborhood? Conversations you could have with people around you? What might you write? What might you sing? What might you draw or dance out to inspire your inner world and to keep you focused on the beauty that's present here? It is the responsibility of each and every one of us to do this work, because as we take care of our inner worlds, it moves out and impacts all of life around us. We all have that power. Give gratitude for this space, for the amazing work that you're doing. No matter how it looks, it's perfect. You are loved, you are seen, you are cared for. And together, we are all here with you in this space, building amazing, beautiful, healthy community that will come together through whatever means we need to in order to continue to hold space and to be present with one another through this very interesting time period we find ourselves in. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your presence. And thank you for being you. When you are ready, go ahead and wiggle your fingers and your toes, your elbows and your knees, your shoulders, your head, your neck, your torso. Find yourself in this room. Open your eyes as it feels right. We look forward to building community with you this day and every day. Good night, and we'll see you soon here at Oasis of Change.
Thanks so much for joining us for that beautiful meditation led by my friend Drake. I cannot wait to see what happens with this, and I can't wait for you to join us next time on this wild ride of Oasis of Change Online.
Yeah.
So thanks again, and have a great night.
See you in the future, guys.